All right, let's talk about something Sony did not make a big deal about, but absolutely should have. Sony just announced a major change coming to PlayStation Plus in 2026, and it quietly confirms something a lot of people didn't want to hear. Starting in 2026, PS4 games will no longer be offered on the PlayStation Plus Essential Plan. No dramatic trailer, no PlayStation Showcase moment, just a blog post. And yet, this might be one of the most important PlayStation decisions of the decade. Because this isn't just about free monthly games, this is Sony officially saying the PS4 era is over. Not winding down, not slowing support, over. So today we're breaking down what Sony actually said, why they're doing this now, what happens to PS4 players, why PS5 owners should care, and what this means for the future of PlayStation as a platform. And yes, there's controversy here. Let's get into it. Here's the exact change, stripped of PR language. Sony confirmed that starting in 2026, PlayStation Plus Essential will no longer include PS4 games. Monthly offerings will focus on PS5 titles. Previously claimed PS4 games remain playable. Nothing is being removed from your library. This decision comes directly from Sony Interactive Entertainment, not a leak or insider rumor. This is official, and I want to stress something important right now. This is not Sony deleting games. This is not Sony shutting down PS4 servers. This is not Sony disabling your console. This is Sony freezing PS4 content at its current point. Think of it like this. The door isn't slammed shut, it's just no longer opening. Let's put this into perspective. The PlayStation 4 launched in 2013. By the time this change goes live in 2026, the PS4 will be 13 years old, older than the PS2 was when PS3 fully took over. One of the longest supported consoles in gaming history. Sony has supported PS4 longer than PS1, PS2, PS3. That's not opinion, that's just simple fact. Cross-gen games lasted longer. Updates lasted longer. Subscriptions lasted longer. At some point though, physics win. And Sony is finally acknowledging that reality. Let's be honest, this isn't an emotional decision. This isn't about disrespecting players. This is about money and development reality. Supporting PS4 in 2026 means 2 performance targets, 2 optimization pipelines, 2 QA processes, 2 sets of compromises, and PS4 hardware is old. Spinning hard drives, CPU limitations, memory bottlenecks. Every PS4 game added to Plus limits what Sony can offer on PS5. So instead of giving one great PS5 game, Sony has often been giving one okay PS5 game, one heavily compromised PS4 game. That model doesn't scale anymore. This move signals something much bigger. Sony wants one ecosystem, one performance baseline, one expectation, no more designing around 2013 hardware. This allows better monthly titles, more ambitious PS5 only games, cleaner development partnerships, stronger long-term value, and honestly, this has been overdue. Now let's talk about the backlash, because there will be backlash. PS4 still has millions of active users. Not everyone can afford a PS5. Some people are perfectly happy where they are, and that frustration is valid. But here's the uncomfortable truth. PlayStation Plus is not a charity, it's not preservation, it's not nostalgia, it's a forward-facing surface. Sony isn't obligated to support legacy hardware forever. And let's clear up the biggest fear right now. If you are a PS4 player, you keep all PS4 games you've claimed, you can still download them, you can still play them, your subscription still works. What changes is future editions, not your past. Nothing is being taken away. If you're on the PS5, this is honestly great news. This likely means fewer filler games, more native PS5 titles, better frame rates, faster load times, higher quality monthly drops. Sony can stop hedging. They can stop compromising. This is PlayStation finally going all in on current gen. This isn't just Sony. The entire industry is moving this direction. Shorter generational overlap, sharper transitions, less legacy drag, subscriptions accelerate hardware adoption. That's just reality. Sony isn't leading this trend, they're catching up to it. This announcement isn't dramatic, but it is historic. The PS4 era is officially ending, not with fireworks, not with a goodbye trailer, just a quiet shift forward, and honestly, that's fitting. The PS4 had an incredible run, one of the best consoles ever made, but PlayStation can't move forward while dragging the past with it. So the real question isn't, is Sony wrong? The real question is, how long were they supposed to wait? Let me know what side you're on, PS4 loyalty or PS5 progress. And yeah, this conversation is just getting started. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.